Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And now, Dallas' starting group. Anthony Black out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Porter in at the four-man position. Now here's Reed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Nesmith. Fires the three. Mavericks with a rebound. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
To the middle. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Brooklyn with the ball. After Dallas' three-pointer on the other end.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Outside Brunson. And here's Porter outside. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Here's Cunningham. It's rebounded by Zubac.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Steps back. Here's Black. Shot from the low post is good. Black's got 5 now.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
And here's Cunningham. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Inside. Here's Brunson. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Cunningham against Brunson. Outside Reed. They need this. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And in their last game, he really distinguished himself at the free throw line.
One foul.
And that one falls for Reed. Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
Dallas shooting their first free throw tonight.
Ivica Zubac shooting 1.
The Mavericks have stressed the importance of defense to winning at the highest level, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they felt that fortifying the team at that end of the floor would get them closer to contention. And look at them. They're making some bold moves there along the way.
Now here's Vassell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York. Clock at 6. Here's Cunningham. The Mavericks pull it in. Last time they met was in Dallas.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
I just love the ball move.
Cunningham on the wing. Brunson defending. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And here's Dallas. They're on a 16-5 run. Here's Black. Here's Porter. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Naz Reid. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
That's good from Porter. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's Brunson. His last outing, he had 18 points. And there's the foul. It's on Michael Porter. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Nets trail by 12. Now here's Cunningham. He's scoreless. Lively with a screen on Brunson to the inside. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And what a read there from Cunningham, showing he has vision and timing with his passes.
Pass to Brunson. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 5. Zubac passes to Brunson. Who drains the 19-footer.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
The Nets have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Cunningham with the ball. Consistent production from him, averaging just over 26 a game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. The coach had nothing but praise for Jalen Brunson, and he said he spent a lot of time watching Jalen. His words were, it's not easy for a player his size to dominate like he does. It speaks to his drive and his ability to outthink his opponents. Coach holds Brunson in high regard. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And the three is good.
That's
and
good.
the foul. This could turn into a 4-point play.
Agile finish from Vassell against that foul, managing to get the and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That one misses for Vassell. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Now here's Cunningham. No points yet. Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Impressive dime by Cunningham. You know, you can tell he really loves sharing the ball, getting his guys going.
Here's Brunson. Rejected by Lively. There's Cunningham with a three. It's hauled in by Black.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Porter gets the bucket.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Vassell. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. There's Nesmith with the three, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Devin Vassell. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. checked in for Brooklyn. Harper comes in for Vassell. Dallas also making some changes. Sharp, he's checked in for Zubats. And it's Jordan Poole in for Jalen Brunson. Sharp finds Anunoby. And here's Poole. Black outside. There's the three. Knocks down the long J. Black's got 8.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Fires top of the key. And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, it wasn't a pretty start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Poole outside. Porter from outside. And Dallas hits again from deep.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Neesmith. Pass to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. 4-3. Drops in the 3. Cunningham's gotten his second bucket on the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Nets trail by 12. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Here's Porter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, great ball fake. Can't do much better than Porter Jr. did right there.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. He's off on the first.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
Powell, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Pippen comes in for Cunningham. Dallas also making some changes. Nance, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Richardson subbed in for Black. And he's good on the second. Nets trail by 11. Now Pippen. His nightly numbers respectable, putting up 10 points a game. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Out to the wing. Outside Richardson. Three-pointer. Powell pulls it in. And it's Powell with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
Oh, man, they were in total control, really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
It really is fun seeing an offensive function like a well-oiled machine. I'll be interested to see if they can keep doing this.
And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Nets.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Sharp. Nets trail by 9. And here's Pippen. Pass to Harper from 20 feet. And again, it's Brooklyn.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score. So.
Poole shot is off.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Powell. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Dallas leading by 5. Right wing.
First quarter.
Outside Richardson. Quarter a screen. There's the triple. Richardson, no good. Brooklyn has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Pippen outside. 1:36 left in the opening quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's on Josh Richardson. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
2 times.
That free throw no good. He hits the second from the line. 1:36 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Nance. On the wing, Richardson, defended by Pippen. Here's Sharp. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Now let's check out the rookie leaderboard. A confident, efficient group of scorers over the last 10 games. Number 1, Dylan Harper. Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That one misses. And no luck that time either.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, well, Jordan Poole, he's never shy. He said the big moments, end of the shot clock, end of the quarter, the end of the game, those are nothing. There's real life stuff that people should use the word pressure for. Basketball might be a little nerve-wracking for like 30 seconds. Brian?
He plays without fear. All right, Allie, thanks a lot.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Powell outside. Back to Pippen. 44 seconds left to play in the first. And Powell with the stuff.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside Porter. On the wing, Richardson. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense on it.
And Powell with the stuff.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Richardson. Still no points. Misses his 4th shot of the night. Still hasn't hit one yet.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Pippen, pass to Powell. From deep, Harper connects from downtown. And the Nets lead by 1. Derek Lively has been leading the charge for the Nets. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back with you shortly. if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Nets, what do you think, guys?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
They've got Aaron Nesmith. Derek Lively is out there with Naz Reid. Then there's Harper, and it's Cunningham in at the point guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Here's Zubac, following the three by Brooklyn. Pass to Brunson. Nance with a screen on Cunningham. And Nance with the slam!
You know, there aren't many players who are more efficient in the pick and roll than Jalen Brunson. I mean, he has mastered that set.
Here's Cunningham. Brunson with the block. Anunoby passes to Nance. Now here's Zubac. Back to Nance. Now here's Brunson. 6 to shoot. Driving in. Baseline try. It's stolen by Lively. Cunningham outside. Back to Lively. Outside Nesmith. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. There's a screen from deep Harper. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Mavericks trail by 5. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. And the ball out of play, the Nets will have it. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Wednesday, they'll be taking on Luka Doncic and the Portland Trailblazers. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Jaylen Brown and the Utah Jazz.
It's no secret around the league that this team loves playing in their own building. They're loaded with home games over the next stretch, so this is a chance to win some ball games.
And that one's good. Now it's a 7-point Nets lead.
And this guy knows what to do. Get Harper the ball. I mean, watch him put in the points tonight.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Nance. Zubac, screen. And here's Brunson from the arc. Drills it from deep. Brunson's got 5 points.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
Now Lively. Back to Cunningham. Jacks up with 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, at his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just feasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Now here's Nesmith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Nance, the pass to Brunson. Nance outside. Down low. It's Brunson working inside.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Cunningham looking around. Pass to Reid. Outside Nesmith. And here's Reid. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Lively. He's guarded by Zubac. And Lively with a basket on the assist by Reid. That's 10 points for Derek Lively.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. the Nets making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. And let's take a look now at some numbers for him.
For your Nets, number 4, Devin Vassell.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Brunson. To the wing, right side. Zubats with a screen on Cunningham. And it's Brunson missing. Nets leading by 4. On the wing, Vassell. Black defending. Reed for 3. He's off on that one. The Mavericks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Dallas, no good that time either. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Vassell against Anunoby. Vassell passes to Cunningham. 6 to shoot. Again, the Nets score.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Black, right side. Shoots over Vassell. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Now here's Vassell. Back to Reed. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Black's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Anunoby's got 8. And we've seen numerous near contenders go all in on trades. But it doesn't always work out that way.
No, especially lately. I can think of 3 or 4 different deals. They didn't pan out quite the way the teams had hoped.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 10. Outside Nesmith. Shoots over Anunoby. And there's another one for Brooklyn. And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Time for the 2K leaderboard, showing numbers from the second half of the season. Teams that love to run. 5th best, Dallas.
Here's a team that is not being slowed down by the long NBA season. They've been looking to push the ball every chance they can get.
Black, right side, to the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Derek Lively. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
free throw good from Sharp. Both free throws good from Sharp. Brooklyn leading by 3. Reed passes to Lively. Here's Nesmith. Anunoby covering. Pass to Vassell. There's Cunningham with a 3. It's hauled in by Black. Black's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Outside Brunson. Clock at 6. Black outside. Again, the miss by Dallas. The Nets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. Back to Cunningham. Back to Vassell. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Vassell's got 5 points.
They used every bit of the shot clock. Good thing Vassell was ready to go.
Sharp, a screen on Cunningham. Spins. Here's Brunson. Brunson brushes off the D.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Pass to Reed. Here's Lively. Now here's Vassell. Back to Lively. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Nesmith. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Black passes to Brunson. To the inside. It's good. Off the glass. And that's now 11 points for Jalen Brunson.
Getting comfortable in the second quarter. His efficiency is finally on the rise.
Up top, Reed. Reed, a screen on Brunson. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
I'm pretty sure Cunningham could run this play with his eyes closed. He's so good at getting others set up.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Dallas, OG Anunoby. That line with 2 shots.
Free throws good from Anunoby.
They've been impeccable from the line here in the second period, doing what they can to try to build some momentum.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Nance. Jordan Poole comes in for Black. And Richardson subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Both free throws good from Anunoby.
Yeah, what you love about Anunoby is his toughness and work ethic. When he's out there, he's going to play hard every second.
Pippen, pass to Vassell. Back to Pippen.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Stepping to line with 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw is good. Dallas has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Powell outside. Back to Pippen. Takes the three. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Dallas has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Poole. And it's Dallas scoring again.
Now, one thing people don't understand, and this ball handling adds an element to his game, and not many guys have it. That's a big advantage for a shooter like Poole.
Now here's Powell. Give him 8. Pippen with it. That one drops for him. Pippen's got 6.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Poole. Anunoby on the wing. Shoots over Powell. Anunoby can't get it to go.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Vassell passes to Pippen. Over Richardson. Pippen, no good. The Mavericks have gone 8 of 15 in the second. Porter a screen. Richardson finds Porter. Sends it home from three-point land. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, guard-like skills in a forward's body. Porter Jr. with the quick release.
Here's Pippen. No good on the shot.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Porter with a screen on Powell. Here's Richardson. And it's Cornette with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Still searching for his first bucket. You wonder how far ahead they'd be if he was playing anywhere near his full potential.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Man, what focus. I mean, the hoop and the harm. Incredible.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. Harper, he's checked in for Powell.
At the line, 1 shot.
It's his work ethic that Devin Vassell has earned the trust of his teammates, and it shows on the court. He's become a more aggressive and confident player.
Here's Sharp. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Well, the Nets shooting a solid 50% throughout the second. Over to the left wing. Unloads from 13. He can't get that one to fall. Tie game in Brooklyn. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
61.
Greetings all, halftime is upon us and an entertaining game with the Dallas Mavericks battling away.
I like the aggressiveness getting to the line. Cave in the defender's chest and make him blow the whistle.
If you caved in the guy's chest, shouldn't it be called a foul?
No, stop flopping.
All right, fellas, turning our attention now to the guys on the shelf.
A tough break for them not having DeJounte Murray, his scoring, playmaking, rebounding. Just a do-it-all point guard with great size.
And he plays with such a high motor. They're missing the engine that makes him go. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
He has been aggressive, getting into the painted area seemingly at will and wreaking absolute havoc on the defense.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. Checking out the group for Brian Keefe to start the second half. OG Anunoby out there with Michael Porter. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Ivica Zubac. And it's Black in at the 2.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And the Nets shooting 55% for the game so far. Cunningham against Brunson.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Cade Cunningham at the line 2 times.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
You've got to admire the all-around capability of Cunningham. Can impact a game in so many ways.
Both free throws good from Cunningham.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Anunoby on the wing. Nesmith covering. Anunoby can't get it to go. Vassell outside. Outside Reed. Cunningham outside. Pulls it from 20. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Brunson. Back to Black. To the middle. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Counted, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
With 1 shot.
Brunson, no good on the free throw.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better. And that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Cunningham passes to Vassell. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. Outside Porter. Down low. Here's Brunson. The shot won't fall. Good D by Cunningham. The Nets with the lead. Vassell outside. Screen by Lively. Reed passes to Cunningham. And here's Nesmith. Shot clock at 6. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Porter's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
The Nets have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Cunningham passes to Vassell. Reed sets a screen. Blocked! And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Porter, the pass to Brunson. Here's Zubats. Back to Porter. Zubats with a screen on Cunningham. And Zubats with the basket on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 7 assists in the game. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pass to Reed. Now Lively. 12 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vassell. And it's good. 2 points. Vassell's got 10 points in the game.
That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Checked in for Brooklyn. And we've got a moment here to show you this season's most aggressive defensive teams. Brooklyn, second.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
Up top, Porter. Reed defending. Reed against Porter. Pass to Black. 4 on the clock. Anunoby passes to Black. He shoots. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
The Mavericks trailing. Outside Brunson. And there's the rejection.
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the spot.
Powell passes to Cunningham. The 3-ball. Porter pulls it in. The Mavericks have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And defenses prepare for Brunson's foul-drawing tactics, but they still can't do anything about it.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nets.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to keep them off the arc tonight.
Both free throws good from Brunson. And here's Cunningham. He's got 12. And it's good for 2. Cunningham's got 4 points this quarter.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Pass to Porter. Now Anunoby. Back to Porter. Oh, and Reed with a block. Inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Anthony Black.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line. And he makes a first. And so he makes both from the line.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Anunoby. Here's Zubac. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Derek Lively on the wrong end of that one.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. Brooklyn making a switch here. Harper's checked in. The free throw drops from Zubac. Well, we got a close one here in Brooklyn. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers, and they'll be reaching the back half of a 4-game home stretch. There's Cunningham with a 3. Count the basket and the foul! It's going to be out even for Zubac.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Sharp, he's checked in for Dallas.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn. Lively. At the line, 1 foul.
The free throw drops for Lively. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Anunoby. Shoots over Powell. Dallas no good that time either.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here. And let's look at the Western Conference standings as the playoffs approach. If you look at the Mavericks, they've been grinding out enough wins to place 4th in the conference right now.
Checking out Dallas, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
From here on out is just about putting in the work. Coming to every game ready to compete and never giving less than your best.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Cornette's checked in. Poole, the pass to Brunson. And he dunks it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And Brooklyn with possession here. The Mavs get their last shot to go.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Anunoby against Powell. And Anunoby gets it to go. Anunoby's got 12.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Powell outside. Pass to Reed. Powell sets a screen. Takes a 3. Reed can't hit. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Brunson against Powell. Outside Anunoby. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Nets with a lead. Here's Cunningham. And it's Poole with a rebound. Well, the Mavericks shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Now here's Poole. Porter finds Poole. And here's Brunson. He's watched by Cunningham. 5 on the clock. And Brunson with the bucket on the assist by Poole. 17 points for Jalen Brunson.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Reed passes to Cunningham. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Here's Harper, guarded by Poole. Brooklyn, no good that time either. And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for the Mavs. Porter, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Powell. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Richardson's checked in for Brunson. Here's Porter. He's got 21. Pass to Sharp. Back to Porter for the lead. Can't get that one to go. Now he's 8 for 13. Well, Brooklyn's shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Here's Cornette. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Cornette's got his first points of the night.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
Back to Richardson. The three is up. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 4 assists in the game.
A solid read from Porter Jr. When he makes quality passes like this, it helps his team's overall chemistry.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 6. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Pippen's got 8. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Pass to Anunoby. Sharp, a screen on Powell. 5 to shoot. Here's Anunoby. Good work there as it goes. 14 points for him.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Pippen, pass to Cornette. Here's Harper. Powell for 3. And it's Poole with a rebound. Launches it. The offensive rebound. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Pass to Cornette. He's guarded by Porter. Pippen outside. Up and over Richardson. Sharp grabs the miss. Sharp's got his 6th rebound on the night. The Mavericks lead by 3. Outside Richardson. Pass to Poole. This one for 3. Here's Sharp. And that one is hammered home.
And this kind of 6 slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Here's Harper. He's got 12. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. So we'll see Luke Cornette go to the line here. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Lively, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Devin Vassell comes in for Powell. And Dallas also making a switch. Zubats, he's checked in for Sharp.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Poole, the pass to Richardson. Now Poole, the 3. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. quarter's got assist number 5 here tonight.
In a catch and shoot, Poole is always ready and willing to pull that trigger.
Here's the 3. Pippen, no good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 5. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Naz Reid out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Harper. Then there's Cade Cunningham. And it's Vassell in at small forward. So that's the Nets 5. A slam dunk by Reid.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Brunson. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Here's Cunningham. Back to Lively. And how about that? 8 for 9 now.
And nice work there in the pick and roll. Cunningham demonstrating improvement in knowing how to break defenses down.
Poole against Vassell. Poole, the pass to Brunson. Brunson takes it himself. Pass to Porter. Oh, and Reid with a block. Cunningham outside. Up top, Reid to tie it up. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Reid's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Pass to Zubac. Here's Poole. Six to shoot. Zubac with a screen on Vassell. Poole from long range. Brooklyn pulls it in. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
And here's Porter outside. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 8 rebounds in the game.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half. You can't sag off Harper as a defender. He'll pull up from deep right in your face.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. To halt the run. Poole shot is off.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Here's Black. From outside, off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 3. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Harper passes to Lively. Lively with a screen on Brunson. Brunson against Cunningham. Vassell outside. The three-pointer off the mark. Mavericks trail by 3. Here's Poole. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Just another spot Poole can hurt you from, adjusting easily in that mid-range.
Oh, some solid defense from Poole. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Shoots off the step back, and Brunson gets it to go. Brunson's got 19 points.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Cunningham outside. To the middle. And a slam dunk by Lively. Coming down the stretch. It's still anyone's game.
Incredible effort and energy on both sides. These guys must be gassed.
Now here's Porter. It's not going to go for him. Nice D from Reed. And so it's Reed with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Harper misses. The Mavericks have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Pass to Porter from outside the arc. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Cade Cunningham picks that one up.
At the line for the Mavericks, 87 Zubac. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Neesmith, he's checked in for Vassell. He does not get the second one.
That's fortunate to pull even, but you know he wanted more.
Now here's Neesmith. Defense is right there. Some solid defense from Brunson.
Whew, I think he wants that one back. I mean, he knows he's capable of better.
Poole finds Porter.
Willing to sacrifice his body. Porter Jr. on the attack draws the whistle.
Shooting for Dallas, Michael Porter Jr. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. So he can't get either to fall. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Harper. Black defending. Step back shot. Jump shot is good that time. And the Nets lead by 2.
And such a crafty individual. Harper knows where to get his shots.
Brunson against Cunningham. 2-box screen. Here's Brunson. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Now here's Lively. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Here's Poole. Here's Zubac. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. For Brooklyn, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Reed, a screen on Brunson. Here's Cunningham. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
You know, when he gets inside, Cade does a great job of using his plus size as a guard. Just forces the defenders to foul.
The line with 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Dallas making a change here. And Anunoby's checked in. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
Poole left side. Here's Brunson. He's got it. His ninth make out of 15 tries.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Here we go, fans. Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for team hype. Here we go, fans. Get on your feet. Get loud. It's time for team hype.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's Cunningham. To the paint. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, BA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Now here's Anunoby. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Aaron Nesmith picks one up.
Answering the defense's challenge, Anunoby attacks and draws the foul.
Shooting two.
Free throw's good from Anunoby. And so he hits both. The Nets have gotten 8 of 16 attempted shots to go here in the fourth. Harper passes to Lively. Lively with a screen on Brunson. Back to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And that's what you get with Cunningham running the show.
The Mavericks trailing. Porter with it. Pass to Zubac. Over Lively. And Zubac with the basket on the assist by Poole. Poole's got 6 assists here tonight. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Reed, a screen on Brunson. Cunningham with the ball. He's picked up by Zubac. It's blocked.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Down low. Here's Porter. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And it's Cunningham missing. Dallas has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Buries it from outside.
Oh, we've seen it before, and we'll continue to see it from Poole. There is no sweat from this man in a big moment like this.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Cunningham. Here's Harper from downtown. It's good from beyond the arc.
He's finally getting a chance to show off his range. I know he wishes he would have found his shot in the first half.
And it's Poole with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Porter looks it over. Poole outside. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Nope.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Cunningham lays it in. Put the defense right on him.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Porter with a screen on Cunningham. Cunningham against Brunson. Oh! Touches it off the glass.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Outside Reed. For 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Mavericks trail by 3. Brunson. And he buries the jumper.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Now Cunningham. 58 seconds left in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Outside Poole. Brunson against Cunningham.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. And he probably thought he was going to bury that one. And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And here's Cunningham. Screen on Brunson. Reed. Money from 3.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
And timeout is called by Brian Keefe. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Turning here to our analysts, what elements become the primary keys at this point?
An insane scenario. Not enough time for a catch-and-shoot 3, so it has to be an alley-oop that draws the and-1 foul.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian.
At Jimmy Jazz, I'm different. Y'all some cowardly lions eager to meet the wizard.
Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Playing basketball. Basketball.